Before we get to the game, obvious concern, how is Nolan Arenado?
Nolan's got a left-hand contusion. He's sore, as should be expected when you get hit with a fastball. We'll see, how this plays out. But the X-rays were negative. But again, like I mentioned, he's in a little bit of discomfort, obviously.
Going into today's game, Herman, this is the shortest outing he's had since June. What did you see with him struggling?
Yeah, I think spilling more than anything, fastball's up and couldn't really land his curveball. I think the curveball was inconsistent today, where since June, let's say, or going back at least a handful of starts, the breaking ball was pretty consistent. But today it wasn't there, so he had to work a lot with his fastball. And those fastballs that he threw that they hit were elevated. Threw a couple good fastballs down. Elevated some enough to get by some bats, but overall some fastballs out over the plate that ended up costing him.
Offensively, it looked like you guys had a lot of opportunities. 5 for 37 on the road trip with runners in scoring position. A lot of, I would call, empty at bats. What have you seen offensively from the group?
You're right. I think the runners in scoring position was tough on this trip for sure. We just couldn't get the big hit. The Marlins got a couple key hits that got them over the top when the score was close. Didn't happen for us on this trip.
But could you talk about Bettis' return tomorrow? Maybe that might provide a lift for the team.
Well, we're looking forward to Chad getting back. He was a big part of the team the last couple of years, and hopefully he can pitch a good game for us. I think if you ask Chad, what's the most important thing, is for him to pitch well. I know that we're all extremely excited to have him back in our uniform in the big leagues. He's went through a lot the last, almost 9-10 months. It's a great comeback for a guy that's a tremendous human being. So it's going to be great to see him again on the mound pitching, something that he loves to do. So I know that our group out there is excited for him to be here.
But to get back to Nolan for a moment, when he first got hit,
right.
Were you afraid or nervous that it might be something big time, or were you just waiting to see?
Oh, no. I mean, you've heard me say this a lot. I worry about our guys all the time, even when they're healthy. But, his reaction, anytime you get hit up there, and we saw it in spring training with Ian, he had the broken hand, and Murphy got hit with a bat in spring training. So you're always concerned for sure. And, Nolan's reaction right away was, players instinctively know that this could be trouble. That's why I think you saw his path sort of lead him right to the dugout. So I mean, that sort of told me how he felt. A lot of times you guys will drop the bat and go to first, but that told me that this was a pretty direct hit, that we might have some trouble.
But all in all, the fact that it's a contusion as opposed to a broken bone, that's good news.
Like I said, great news. It's in the long run, it's great news. Are you kidding me? Yeah, broken hand or broken bones in the hand, not good.